있어요, 담도. Good afternoon, everybody. Yeah. There's need some puja. I thought maybe to do Yamantaka, Satna, and Galaruba, Dharma offering to 64 the triangle shape, the Chujuma. For the success of the retreat, I thought, something like that come out, but then later come out, maybe not necessary, but need to reject the Dharma offering to the give Dharma to the interferers who interfere to grant, to receive teachings and to retreat. So it seems that come out to do. So I was thinking maybe to do last night with the explanation of the Gekto. Yes. To have some understanding of the subject may be useful. The Gekto. Well, I did have text, but did not find. It wasn't in the computer. It was not in the computer either. Not text I brought. I used to carry before many years, but what I need is not there. So sometimes like that, you have karma. You've been carrying, when you don't read, you have it all the time. But when there's need, you don't find. That's very interesting karma. So I have lots of those karma. So when you need, you don't have it. But when you don't need, you have it. So I think I drew some baby Gektor, you know. 1 year old baby Gektor. Then the other thing is Golden Light Sutra came out very, very necessary for the completion of the retreat. That seems very, 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 very important. Very important. The 1,000 Genesis. At the Genesis should look so big, but here becomes small. At the Genesis should on the wall become big, but here smaller. So there came out very good to have a large 1,000 Genesis there, right there. So that's why 1,000 Genesis Tanga to be there, so a substitute of that. Of course, if they're larger than that, you can put that, but meanwhile, it can be like that. So, Golden Light Sutra. So, rather myself reading at home, in the room, I thought the better I read here, so everybody get the room. This is the three Golden Light Sutra in Kangyur, Buddha's teachings, collection of Buddha's teachings, Kangyur, elaborate, middle, smaller. So in Mongolia, which has some of you might have heard because may have got the loom of the middle or short one. So this is the elaborate one. Also for the puja for the retreat came out the elaborate one, especially. Yeah, this is my first time to the loom of the elaborate one. I did the loom of the short, middle, I think, one time in Mongolia, except the last 2-3 pages. It was 12 o'clock night time, so I didn't finish 2-3 pages. I just stopped there. So, but I thought to continue in Mongolia. So that time I can read that was missing 2-3 pages and to read that at that time. So I didn't know about Golden Light Sutra before. No knowledge of such a precious, most precious text or teachings. So I was in Mongolia. There's a Mongolian doctor who married with the bodhichitta director Rinpoche Singh, her sister who died. So first time when I went to Mongolia, I didn't meet the doctor and didn't reach his house. But the second time, then met him and went to his house. So his house has a pure old text wrapped with old, very, 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 very old cover. Put up very high on the wall. Put up very, very, very high on the wall. Close to the light, the electricity light bulb. So very, very highly respected. I'm not sure I don't think they read it. Maybe from Father, Mother, I'm not sure. Maybe from grandfather, I'm not sure. Maybe Father, Mother, maybe. Yeah. So I said I want to read that the first text, near the light. So brought down about the doctor, and open the text on the table. So, as soon as opened, what the line I saw was, by reading these texts, all your negative karma get purified. That's what I saw. But of course, if I didn't see that, something else, then maybe doesn't get immediate inspiration. So that's what first thing what I saw is that as soon as I opened. So then I said, clubs, the other. Then I asked him if I can borrow. So I thought maybe better to read outside in the road, Mongolia, I thought it would be like maybe Japche Kundalamar Rinpoche, from whom his Holiness received elaborate extensive commentary of the bodhichitta, the great bodhisattva, Japche Kundalamar Rinpoche, from Kunu, India, Ladakh, Kunu, Kasha, Kunu Kasha, another one, Ladakh, Kunu, Kasha. Sangar. So there are a few different places in India, around Ladakh, that area. So, so from Kunu, I think there was another Temba. There was another from whom his Holiness took, I think 8,000 stanza long, some of the teachings. Temba. There's another one, quite a skinny-looking aspect. Kundalamar Rinpoche was a monk. Other one is a Gere, I think. Temba, something like that. So anyway, so I went one place to read where the people come and go. But there's a very big Mongolian boot, shoes, Mongolian boots. Where they sell Mongolian boots, the long one. So very big place, Mongolian boots. And there are some carpets hanging. So, but there's no place to sit down to read the text. So I thought the idea is to read loudly so the people can hear and then they come and get purified. That was our reason why I thought to read outside. Japche Kundalamar Rinpoche used to give teaching Sanat outside, where stupa which contains Buddha's robes, so I'm not sure. Something relics inside stupa. So that round old stupa. So outside on the ground, Japche Kundalamar Rinpoche, sit on the chair, and everybody, people from Ladakh, Kunu, sit around and give teaching. So Rinpoche used to do that. Because I think one reason maybe didn't fit in the room, so that's maybe that's one. Maybe it could be one reason. But other is also go with anybody can sit and listen to teaching. So that's one benefit. That's incredible benefit from great from great Lama, great Bodhisattva also. Very, 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 very precious. The other thing is that if people can sit down and, listen, whether they can understand or not. So then there was no place. So I came back, and I thought to reach outside of the house. There was nearby the next the car road. There's the road where people go up and down, but it didn't happen. So, when I arrived in New York, Rinpoche was Rijige's house during 1 year retreat. Something like that. So I knew him, Rijige Dhansala, some years ago. Tim McNeil brought to this bodhichitta, and maybe at that time, I think, I'm not sure. He came and he came and he said that he didn't have faith, the prayer will. I think maybe I had prayer will, silver, this big. I don't know how much it has, but to remember the name, it was during Lama Pasang's time, it was made in Nepal. So I told him, me too, when I was Solo Kumbu, I didn't have faith in prayer will. I thought, this outward turning, how does it become Dharma practice? My mother used to turn prayer will, and I used to think, how does it become Dharma practice? I used to think, it's a question to myself. And so then, because I had to check the Laudo text, the text in the cave, in the cave, or in the room or in the cave. So I had to dry the text on the cave. When there's a good sunshine, then bring the text and then dry out. Because, being in the cave, then around the cave, inside, around the leaks, so the much humid and text gets this white stuff and like that. So you need to bring out and dry in the sun time to time. So you need to do that. So that's the first time I saw Manikambam, the Dharma king Songtsen Gampo, Dharma king of Tibet, Songtsen Gampo, the genetic. He wrote this Manikambam, 100,000 teachings of Omani Bemehung, or the evolution of the world and Buddha Dharma, evolution of the Tibet, and special connection with the genesis that the people have, and all that. And then this much page, long text, this much page, and the benefits of Mani Bemehung, so much. Then also for healing, for some, Mani Bemehung, then different mantra at the end. So that. So there, not much explanation, just two lines maybe. There says, prayer world, you visualize then they sent 5 different color beams away. Then purify 6 realm sentient beings. There are 5 the defilements. I think might be 5. I think I'm not sure. 5 defilements, disturbing thought. Yeah, 5 delusion. And eliminated the beams emitted from that, and eliminated 5 delusions of the sentient, that which in the heart, which is in the mind of the sentient beings, and then generated 5 transcendental wisdom, the Buddha's wisdom, in the heart of the 6 sentient beings. There is that mentioned. And then mentioned the visualization, and then mentioned Nagarjuna, so I'm sure it's the first thing came from Genesis, manifestation, Genesis, but Nagarjuna got from the Nagaland, and that travel, the teaching. And then life is Dagini, or then Pema Sambhava. Pema Sambhava brought in Tibet and spread in Tibet. But Sarah Garden Debung doesn't have travels, somehow didn't have it. But Kumbum, Walama Tsongapa birthplace, Kumbum, the monastery, they had travel outside, few big travels, and many other monasteries in Giluba. So, like that. So anyway, so I told Gere about that. So then he said, he immediately got faith. He said, he kneeled down, he said, he immediately got faith to pray. Because I said the same thing, I didn't have faith at the beginning. But, yeah. So he kneeled down, then I gave him my prayer will to him. So he took Bombay, and the many actors they played. Some actors got transit, you know, something, I don't know what, something interests them. When they turn, then they kind of transit, or what do you call it? You know, I don't know what, something comes into their body. So when they turn the paper, some actors. So he is now in the New York, not the house in New York, but outside, near, I don't know, New Jersey or what, New Jersey or, is that New Jersey? House outside New York. Huh? Huh? Ponds? So, not exactly New Jersey, but before New Jersey, between New York. So I think where he lives, maybe more quiet or something, I don't know. So Rinpoche was there, so Rinpoche asked him to come there, to stay there. So I did retreat there a few weeks, and yeah, so he had many, he had traveled there in the Rinpoche room. So, so that is that just becomes side talk. I mean, yeah. So what happened was, while I was talking to Gere was, so I was there. So I know the Gere said I met Geshe Magaroj went to Mongolia. He just came back. So I thought he would have the text. Although he would have the text. So he didn't have, but his disciple had brought from Mongolia. So I read. I borrowed, I read. And then after, I think, not sure, but after I read, normal lot of obstacles to read my text. I carry a lot of text about many obstacles, laziness, to read my own text, my own library. So, so I, after I read, then I might put on the head. Then I thought to translate into many different languages, spread in the world for the world peace and everybody chance to achieve enlightenment. So now, how many times translated into English, different language? Huh? What? 13? Huh? How many? 13 times. Huh? What? 13 times, 13 different language has been translated. So first one, I think Spanish. I did a short one. From Ganjur. So that's translated Spanish. Then maybe English or Spanish. So now 13 different languages, yeah? That's very, very good. Great, great service. That's Guru Shakyamuni Buddha. He made this teaching available. It says, until the Golden Light Sutra exists in the world, the Buddha Dharma exists. But when the Golden Light Sutra no longer exists in the world, then the Buddha Dharma doesn't exist. That's cess inside. So I thought to offer service to Buddha, our kind compassion and Guru Shakyamuni Buddha, to offer some service. So that to spread in the world. So everybody many people get a chance to read, to leave imprint, to benefit others, the life to be most beneficial, benefit to sentient beings, and the opportunity to achieve full enlightenment. So I must. So therefore, I must thank for the organization for this making spreading the teaching by translating different language. The people working in the office, the medic colony, with the main person who has been drawing this the different language. s1600 Sutra, how many different languages? One? Huh? Okay. So this is very, very unbelievable, really so good to offer this service to Buddha. Our kind of compassion and good sentiment Buddha. Really fantastic. So there, people, our most dear, most kind, most precious, wish-fulfilling, sentient beings. In other words, pitiful sentient beings, always desire happiness, do not desire suffering, but due to ignorance, not knowing Dharma, not having met Dharma, not knowing Dharma, always, only busy to create cause of suffering all the time, day and night, and little merit what they have collected and destroy. So that's why the pitiful sentient beings. So give opportunity for them. Can you imagine? To help, opportunity to help sentient beings, or to translate in different language. Organize this. Wow, this is a great service. So benefiting sentient beings. Nature of the sentient beings like that. Even you try to go to explain Dharma, they're afraid they go away. They're afraid they go away. And they're scared. You explain the path, they're scared. Doesn't fit. So sometimes Buddha doesn't give an answer. Do you understand? Not that he doesn't understand. Doesn't give answer because that's the right thing, not give answer. Sometimes. So you see, even though he has omniscient mind, doesn't mean always blah, 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 blah. No, not necessarily. Not necessarily always blah, blah, I have omniscient mind, blah, 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 blah. Not necessarily. Sometimes quiet. I have omniscient mind, and so quiet. So, no benefit quiet. You have to understand that. Not always blah, 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 blah. Not like that. Sorry. And then, so thank you very much for the office and them, and also very colony have been really working very hard to this to be able to translate many different languages. So good. So thank you very much. Thank you very, 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 very much for that. Little service to Buddha, kind, compassionate Buddha. Yeah. I saw the other thing. So then I tried to get the room in Mongolia. So there was a Jabje Riksun Rinpoche, the President Gatan Tiba, with a relative of Jabje Bagula Rinpoche. The Prince of the Ladakh. So very, very young time, went in Tibet and started in the monastery, Devu monastery, and learned it. I think Laramba, and so there were two lamas in the Bagula Rinpoche, so then, I checked so many days, by rolling paper, and both has lineage. But then, who by my taking the Lung lineage of the Lung oral transmission, that can benefit, that I can benefit more to the world. Also came out of Debte Bagula Rinpoche. But then I don't have Rinpoche old age aspect. So I don't have, what I had is printed, the small text and small letters, all three Golden Light Sutra. So in the outside aspect, difficult for Rinpoche to the Lung from that. So then Rinpoche had a very short text, Golden Light Sutra, written by Bodhisattva Dawa Jansen. So I got the Lung from that in Mongolia, from Rinpoche. Then in the Delhi, in Rinpoche's house, I got the middle of Golden Light Sutra, the lineage, Lung oral transmission from in Delhi from Jabje Bagula Rinpoche. So Bagula Rinpoche in 16 arhat. 16 arhat is not it's Buddha. Actually, they're all Buddha, but they call the arhat manifested as arhat. They're asked by Buddha to protect my teachings in this world. So that's there's not much story of like the pandits, Nagarjuna Asanga, since they get sober, they wrote many texts. There's not much story like that, but every monastery, especially Gadamba Geshe, emphasized very, very much that every monastery should have, monks should have, every monastery should have 16 arts, the statues, and so it's very much emphasized. And Gadamba Geshe's Gadamba Geshe Buddha was so about the disabled. So emphasized how they practice the practices are, how is so much benefited for them, how it's a great benefit to their mind, to their Dharma practice, to their living life as monks, living the precepts. So benefited so much. So they passed them, they explained to their disciples that then so much the benefit, then they received that, then they explained to another disciple also like that. And also, Geshe Lama Gonzo used to say also, if the monastery doesn't have 16 arhats, not monastery. And it's very much very much emphasized in the Gautama Geshe's the story. And I read the short one. Long one I've been carrying, but I didn't get to read it, but I thought to translate. A short one I read. So it's very much emphasized. So to increase the number of the monks and to be able to practice pure their vows and all that, that's about 8 on something about 8 benefits. So anyway, so yeah, after I read that, then I thought to open a factory to produce statue of 16 arhats, large one, middle one, small one, so the private people and centers, monasteries can have. That's what I thought to start in America. But didn't happen. Yeah. So anyway, to keep the story short, and so we try in Tibet. Sera monastery has has a 16 like real living 16 statue, and one statue near the door. The first Gunjemba Lama Gunjemba, the one who founded started Sarah, who started. So when he came from Debung, it's a kind of departed. From Debung was before Debung. Then left Debung, came Sarah. Then this last arhat near the door said, stretch hand, and said, cheba chomba leg. So cheba means came from Debung. So it was the Debung, then left Debung. So cheba. Then welcome, you are welcome here. So so stretch out hands like this, last statue. So like that. So I went the first time pilgrimage in Tibet. So the statues, and then later the photographer from the Lhasa went up there to take photo, but didn't get all the photos. Some other photos didn't come. I was unable to take on. Some didn't come out. Some came. So that's a miracle. We went to Tibet and then took those other photos. And so anyway, so the example was made this size. This size was a very good Jonathan student from Australia. He met in the Gabon temple Dharamsala, now it's the Nalanda. Well, his idea is for us to make mold and to produce, centers and monasteries. That was the idea. So it came out very, very good. Like that. But my idea was to make life size and middle and small. That's what I thought. So we met, of course, in Nepal. 16, you go to shop and you own by 16 arhats. It's not you don't get. I think probably almost you don't get that. Oh, I want to buy 16 arhats or 30 Buddha. You can't get it. So we ordered So first thing, Hong Kong Center ordered 35 Buddha and 16 others. So small size. So that we have up to some up to some of the Washington. I think maybe also Nepal. I don't remember. So anyway, this season at this size, Hong Kong Center has. They're the one who sponsored. Yeah, like that. So the letter then available or can order like that. Then as well as 16 other pujas. Nalanda they always do from I think maybe it gets Chamba texture time. I think some of that. And that puja is very seems very important. Yeah, so that also to have statues, tangas, to increase the number of monks and to be able to in pure vow and all that. So, Gabon, there's one artist who brought the system out of Gabon. When we were staying in the old house built by the king, Nepalese king, for the Nepalese king's astrology to live there. So we were there, bought that, and we were there, dinner's time. So when we were there, just right after we built the old Gabon monastery. The Tibetan artist from Kham, he met 16 art. He met 16 art Tanga. He drew himself. So quite simple 16 art. He's not the best artist. That's quite simple. So he brought that to Gabon of Lama. So then even he says later, after he brought that, then Gabon monks increased. He said that, even after many years. Wasn't good art, but he said that. It is said in the Kadamba, the benefits, that's the Kadamba 16th art. There says every monastery has one arhat manifestation, one arhat. Every monastery in Tibet. Maybe same other monasteries. And there's one monk who is the manifestation of this arhat. So the reason I'm saying, there's one bagula in the arhat. There's one bagula, or world giving. That's the function arhat holding mongoose, and that's world giving arhat. So the bagula Rinpoche, the princess of India, the Ladakh, that's manifestation. That's the manifestation of this sister at the bagula. Yeah. So when after becoming Haramba in the Lhasa, so did a great activity in India. They protect Ladakh. This Buddhism in Ladakh. Those parts of the Buddhism in Ladakh, those parts of the area. So did great service. Great service. Did protection and that. So after he passed away, Ladakh, you never see mongoose. But what happened, the monastery, Bagula Rinpoche's monastery, where the prayer flag is, mongoose, after passing away, mongoose happened outside. And then Chipa, Bagula Rinpoche's relatives said, oh, Bagula slipped out. Bagula slipped out? Oh, no. Sure. Oh. China, sure. So slipped out the mongoose from Bagula's hand. Because you don't see Ladakh, you don't see mongoose. So after Rinpoche passed away, so mongoose outside where the prayer is. But I met the attendant in Devon, and he said, actually, I heard 1 week, mongoose came on Rinpoche's bed and had lunch every week, every day. That's what I heard. But the attendant told me 1 month. So mongoose comes on the Rinpoche's bed, and then lunchtime, then the attendant offer lunch tray exactly in the seat like offering Rinpoche. So with the lunch and tray put on the table, the mongoose eat lunch. And then, my attendant told me for 1 month it did like this. I heard before 1 week, but it was wrong. He said 1 month. So that's a very amazing thing happened. There's some proof. So she's at the Bagula implement. How to say implement mongoose, holy mongoose. So anyway. So very incredible. I read the life stories. Unbelievable. Serve for the teaching Buddha, serve for the sentient beings, protect Buddhism in India. So Ladakh, unbelievable. And I heard there was so many years ago, Darjeeling, I was at Darjeeling, and I hear this. He takes a flight to do sojourn to some other place. He takes an airplane to fly that place to sojourn, like that. It was a long time ago, Darjeeling. Come to see, so Ling Rinpoche caught of it. The elaborate and the short one, I received the loom from Tabje Kide Tenshe Rinpoche at LMB. So I received lineage of all elaborate, middle, short, or the shortest one also by from Bagul Rinpoche, one like that. So to the room of okay, so to the room of this as puja, as to pacify obstacles for the retreat. It came out many times. Okay, to the gator, baby gator, to the baby gator. Okay, yeah. But also there may be people. I do for Jato a long time ago, and there may be also individual people who need this. So of course, even it's baby character, but I try to dedicate to all the any sentence being who need character. Any sentence being who need character, try to do like that. So that's we should. Of course, sometimes I may not remember, but even the short practice, but dedicated for sentient beings, anybody who needs to get to, so the numberless sentient beings who need that puja, that practice. So, so that's the example. That is the example. But of course, if we're going to do four mandala offering Tara Puja, we're going to do medicine Buddha Puja, just anything where here you don't live in the monastery, here you don't live in the Tibet monastery, Tibetan nunnery, Tibetan monastery, so you don't have all those, so much puja, so much puja, so much puja. But you see, there's great need, unbelievable great need. There's so many people dying, people are sick, and so many people are suffering, problems. You have to think of that. I know that in the Dalit school, there was one in the Kapan, German something, one didn't want to do puja or study. Because you came here to study, of course, yes, of course. So, without need to pujas, without need to attend to, with all the nuns drawn by these pujas, just study. But what for study? Study for what? To honor yourself, to benefit. What's the motivation? Only to benefit yourself. What? Or to get good peanut butter, or what? To get cream, some what? Where it stands. What? For your pleasure. But what? Nibbana? What? Nibbana? I don't think so. What? So very, very strange. Not thinking others' happiness. Real study is bodhichitta. To live the life with good heart. Not that. Completely forget that practice. Essence of Lamrim. Main thing about the essence of Lamrim. Then What? Yeah. So they sentient beings so much need, so much suffering. So they need prayer. They need. Also, they request monarchs in non. So they want to. So I have to do things. I have to do these things. But of course, the other monarchs, nonetheless, that also this, the other monarchs, nonetheless, of course. I mean, our monasteries, Gabon, of course, Lama, made a fund and bank, and from beginning start like that. But other monasteries, nonetheless, okay. Of course, they have no, nowadays maybe, but before, no fund. Just every year, every month, pujas is a way of living, way of sustaining their life, from the offerings. And then they do, practice and pujas for others, what they learn, what they can benefit others. So, like that. So I see, even one mala, omane peme hum, I don't know, whatever, or pujas and what, always dedicated. Of course, with bodhichitta, always beginning to benefit every sentient being, every ant, to benefit every sentient being, every ant, every maggot, every not left anything in insects, any cancer with eyes, but cancer with the machines in the oceans, largest like mountains, all the living animals live in the ground, on the ground, in the bush, in the grass, all the tiny flies only walk on the grass, they escape away. So all that, nobody is left out. Nobody is left out. All beginning only just bodhichitta. Whatever puja you do, practice you do, so at the beginning. Then after, then not only that, also afterwards, then anybody who needs the puja, that practice, even you're going to recite one mala or anything, they dedicate it to everybody, whoever needs it, like that, whoever needs it. Whoever needs it, also like that. So then it's very pleasant, that you offer numberless sentient beings. Not only beginning motivation, not only that. So you see, that the happiest life. If you want to make your life happy, that's the way to make happy your life. You said Dharma, but you don't know how to make your life happy. So you want to start Dharma, yes, but you don't know how to make life happy. You see, shouldn't do that. Sorry, that's important. You want to start Dharma, yes, but you don't know how to make life happy. That's my comments. Those who are doing lotus studies must know how to start Dharma, how to make your life happy. I know that some old Western Sangha, after so many years study philosophy and teachings, and then when the Tangale Shinyimbo and so many Madamikas, after something, Tibetan Buddhism doesn't bring happiness to me. I heard that from Narendra all times. So similar to that. That's because he didn't practice. Why? Didn't practice Dharma. The sign. Didn't practice Dharma. Didn't realize I didn't practice Dharma. They didn't know that. So, I started showing. Different breathing didn't bring me happiness. Now run to now run to the monastery. What outside people do. What they do. Then you see happiness. Then you follow some girls or some, it's like that. What outside people do. Modern world, people don't know Dharma, don't practice Dharma, doesn't know Dharma. What they do, you follow. That's where to look happiness. You see? All of that. So at the end it becomes like that. You learn so much. Doesn't there's a danger. Yeah. So, Yeah. So I can or some character you can or capture them a little bit. You say mental compassion to sentient being or emptiness. So that so one character. Rangi duke, rangi duke, ono, namazo, bega namazo, adona. Adem baya mujum begum baya. Wakate parane makaganzo. Oma namazo, bega namazo, adona. Baya mujum begum baya. Namazo, bega namazo, adona. Namo Jina Zavada Jivati Vivana Lama Dhamana Yakadambada Yagad Chuji Yakadambada Yadin Yakadambada Tishavadam Tishatam Tikashid Chivati Nimbota Jayadasana Javadam Chivati Lama Yitam Tishishal Hosakada Javana Yakadambada Damba Jimbe Jiravati Yakandin Jayalamadana Zaman Jivada Zaman Chuvachanjulake Javavala Buddha Javatamaki Gaye Zoga Yambati Samje Chajinga Toma Jashambati Zambajela Shiva Chanjuka Sanatimbe Kone Shiva Chanjuka Sanatimbe Kone Arane Zoga Susene Zozo condemned and the chicken to the American. Go the kitchen. Number jumbo, Timmins. 다단도 저로만 잡아드는 경기점에 집에 송아점배 진짜로 좀 배설하자라 좀 배설 배설하자라 좀 배설하자라 배설하자라 좀 yeah. So, I heard you this morning. When you heard the anti-freedom terroristness. So to tell you on that. So the like that. So this this image, but this is So, as I mentioned in the past, so every day, every hour, every minute, how many sentient beings they get reborn in the hell realm is a number of because the number of the dust of this earth. There are many sentient beings get reborn one day, 1 hour, every minute. From the intermediate stage, get reborn in the hell realms. So unbelievable number of that. And many sentient beings get reborn 1 day, 1 hour, minute. To get reborn as hungry ghosts, predators from the intermediate stage, which is like the number of the sand grains of the Pacific Ocean in the world. Not just River Ganga, but the Indian River Ganga, not the Pacific Ocean. So like that, unbelievable number. We don't notice that. We don't think that. We don't think that. And basically, we don't know. Can't see that, or don't see that, don't have even ordinary don't have even ordinary clairvoyance to see that. So the limited understanding. So 1 day, 1 hour, minute, how many sentiments from intermediate stage, they get born hungry ghosts, as hungry ghosts, that. Unbelievable, so many. And then 1 day, 1 hour, minute, how many sentiments get born from the intermediate stages, animals, and like the grass growing on the mountains, the ground, everywhere. So there are numberless universe. So numberless universe, the scientific mentioned, Buddha mentioned, all like that, then grass on the mountain, grass on the ground, all like that you can count, all like that. Unbelievable number. Get reborn in each day. And, so I say, even within our stomach, when the condition happens, without delay, even worms get reborn, and those worms so tight rolled small, but then when they become long, then tight, so tight. So those, I don't know what it's called in the stomach, and the ones. So then even within our body, then I saw in the airplane. Coming to the United States or something, one time I saw in the brand, it was shown in the brand with the worms going, inside the sentient beings going up and down. Here, it's like the Kasa in the big city, the road, highway, they're going down, going out, many cars going down, going out, just exactly like that. many other pop those sentient beings who don't see with eyes. I'm not sure that. However, the machines are going down, some are going out, and just like the highways in the city, just unbelievable. So even within our body like that, so the need many jobs. Many sentient beings need there's some given which harms and some which helps, So that means like that, we are able to survive, able to function. Many sentient beings live in the body, so like that. So, then to be born human and deva is so rare, unbelievable rare. Because to be born human being, even ordinary human being without the freedom and intelligence, even ordinary human being, preliminary the cause is the pure morality. Without that, you can't be born even human being. You can't get reborn even human being at all. So like that. So that's the final, the basic evolution, the basic evolution. Unbelievable. So the pure morality, why it's like that is because even reading us now, the delusion rising like waterfall from the mountain, like water, like river flowing, so continuously like that, uncontrollably rising the delusion, like that. You see, delusion rising like that, and also, and then even we try to practice Dharma, but it does not become, very rare that really becomes pure Dharma. It's very rare. So, like that, even one has opportunity is one trying to practice Dharma, so it doesn't become the Khaza. So outside practicing the outwardly Khaza practicing Dharma, but inwardly, or say in reality, it doesn't become pure Dharma. It does not become pure Dharma practice. So, like myself, or they're like that, trying to practice Dharma, but you believe Dharma practicing, but if you really examine, it become, motivation is world concern, attachment to this life. Like Pema Sambhava said, Chebe Suki, Chemin Chisive, because I don't remember the last word. With the outside form, religious form, but not pure religion, religious, not pure dharma action, not happening, worldly action, attachment to this life. You know? But outside looking is a religious form, you know, kind of that. So anyway, so the you know, the motivation because you know, motivation because the most difficult one is the reputation of this life. So that's difficult to give up that pleasure, you know. So then so difficult. So you see, to receive human body, you throw grains over the glass, over the window glass. How much you throw grains, it's difficult to stay on the glass, over the glass. Or you put needle on the ground, needle up, you know, the pointed is up. How much grains you throw, you know, rice or how much grains you throw, no grains stay on, difficult to stay on the top of the needle, on the very tip of the needle, so, or like that. And then, or the, and then, Buddha said that, so the number to be born, they were humans, like when you scratch the earth, you know, how many dust gets inside the nails, you know. So how much earth there is and how much get inside. So how much get inside is so little. How much earth there is, you know. So the lower room, the held room, numbers get born every day, every hour, minute, like that. And so, like number the dust of this earth. So to get a higher birth, so rare. And that if you scratch, how much earth get like that. Then now then. Because now the next then perfect human rebirth, then it's much more rare, unbelievably rare, that we have received the eighth freedom transcendence, perfect human rebirth this time. It's like dream. It's like something which is impossible, but it happened. But it happened this time. Something which is normally impossible, but it's happened this time. So it's like dream. So, so the like the total comes up after, not every day, but only after each 100 years. Only after each 100 years comes up. But that total is, blind, not with the eyes can see the golden ring, but can't see golden ring. So it comes up only after each 100 years. But the golden ring is difficult to stay in the water. Golden ring is pure Dharma. Pure Dharma. So the golden ring is difficult to stay in the ocean. It sinks. So it's difficult to stay on the water. Even if it stays on the water, but the waves moves it around. It cannot stay in one place. Oh, so they were so difficult. The blind turtle to go the neck, the head inside the ring, golden ring. Golden ring has been there. Then the head has come inside. But so it always moved by the waves. Even it can stay. So difficult. So many obstacles. So it's impossible thing to happen that. So like that. On this example, we have received, we have published the Human Rebirth this time. Wow, this impossible thing happened. Impossible thing that happened this time. So, therefore, do not waste. Make it the most beneficial. Practice Dharma. Practice Dharma, and so making useful practicing Dharma. And then you see even that, and then it's most beneficial. Not only beneficial, but most beneficial. Whom? For the sentient beings. That means most beneficial to yourself. So that. Yeah. When the life when you live the life with the bodhichitta, ultimate Guru heart, with the bodhichitta, living life for others, living the life, but living the life. What for? For whom? For whom do you live your life? Living the life for others, for numberless sentient beings. You are one. The highest, through Dharma practice, the highest what you can achieve is just nirvana for yourself, bliss and peace. If you live with bodhicitta, with ultimate good heart, think of living the life for others. For numberless airplanes, numberless hungry gods, numberless animals, numberless human beings, numberless spiritual beings, numberless asura beings, numberless intermediate beings, living the life for others, for numberless. Then you are able to free numberless other living beings from the oceans of samsara suffering and bring them in the peerless happiness and omniscience. Sang Gere, total elimination of the obscuration and completion of all the realizations. Oh, so you are able to that with bodhichitta. If you live the life for others, or if you live the life with ultimate good heart. So this. So if you work for others, if you work for others, if you practice Dharma for others, live the life for others, so that one action fulfills to God. One is the happiness, the goal of that one action, or doing for others one action, two goals. Or able to complete the happiness, accomplish the happiness for others. And by the way, complete happiness for yourself, by the way. So your work, your happiness succeed, by the way. So one action, two goal is achieved. When you dedicate life for others, when you practice Dharma for others, work for others. And you see, even it is one insect, even it is one person whom you are working for, but that good-hearted action has a result of happiness too. Happiness, the others get happiness, as well as when that happens, you get happiness. Your goal is success, by the way. Even whether whom you are working as one insect or one person, like that. So, numberless sentient being, no question. With bodhichitta, no question. Oh, like that. So, now, as a bodhichitta, Shantideva mentioned in Bodhichitta Dashen Jawa Machena Zotan Yete Minjure, Kwanean Dawame, Jidan Para Pasha. If one reform does not change one's own action in others, then enlightenment cannot be achieved. Enlightenment cannot be achieved if you don't change oneself into others. There is no happiness even in samsara. Even while you are in samsara, there's no happiness. Live aside gaining happiness in the future lives. Live aside that for yourself. Even the happiness of this life cannot be achieved if you don't change your mind. From self-chasing thought into cherishing others, into good heart. So even the happiness of this life cannot be achieved. So much difficult, so much obstacle, so much difficult to achieve happiness in life. Wow, happiness. I don't know about food, clothing, but then the reputation, but so many things. So much, even for that, so much difficulty. So that's why you see so much. That's why so much nowadays, especially so much war between the countries, within the same countries, powerful person, because that person who has power, influence, and then so many public, got against. Then fight one war. So many people get so many, 100,000 men, 100, so many 100,000 people, so many million people get. Suffer, so much suffer. Wow. How many times? So, then, first started with the person who has one person who has influence, so do something thought. So that is I ordered the First World War or Second World War, something. Started something like that. Anyway, so maybe time to. Time to start. Then, next time. Then prison numberless beings from oceans or some suffering and bring them to enlightenment, full enlightenment by myself alone. And therefore, I need myself need to achieve full enlightenment. So therefore, I'm going to the old transmission of the Golden Light Sutra. Sorry, 2 times. The first chapter. Jakarage, then kasa. Tadam daradar banara so tadam daradar bandara so tadam daradar so ha. 하여가들 혼자 매기는 좋아군이라는 제자 탐지게 돈다게 주든도 자가르기도 아야수반나 프라바소타 마수든드라 라자나마마야나 수드라베 파바사 담아장 와제 바제자바다바조다 하다바다 마다마제마다 상가다 주마다 상가다 바와인들라 자도로 디게데가다 바데지나 저게 예쁜바저게 봉보지야 사마상가지 나디 자바서네 다제도 나메바야 주다마존나 주장바자바니 주다마 여자다 사바니 저다마데 제도 저지야 상가네 지금 기지라면 좀 해주죠. Jodokala Jodabama can do Judanga in a Jodabadi, Shabatamada, Jabatabalina, the Watan Jabatan, Jabatam, Jamandi, the Paulina, Jamatinga, the Jawata. Someday I can talk one yesterday about that, saying Yamada, Pututa, Hanama, Jabata, and the Duatibata, the Vadam, my Nobada, Yanavada, Jibat, the Juat, Mrs. Yamada, Juaimela, the Rutamai, the Tamanya Mada, you get some Taja, get the Samatanga, Yamatan, or there the years of the Kujinava, Shindu made Jingawa da do Shivaju. The Tamanya Madanga, you get some dance, you don't get the Thomas and get you to Yamatan and to the CEO, so you could never. Shindu Mrs. Nevada to Shivaju, the Joatan and Lamatoti, on to Lamatoti. Oh, George, the Java to my talent, to my Lamajama and never touching where Mamma Jovada, Lamadama, Lamada, Mamadivala, Mamadi, Nagatina, the Yada, this one. Samatanga Java, you can get the Vata Kavasabanya, Sabata Kanda, Kanajala, Jakanda, Navakanda, Java, Talzulu, Hamin Jitamaka, Namavana, some regular by you get a bit near Yam, which was engagement images, Maya Ravajela, Semenjashin to a Tangja, Jetamania, Yamani, Semanamo, to I never can Jabadi in Tajo was taken as a mother, so about drink with a link with the Shawa Tango, so I stop here the first chapter. Chanju Sanju Ramba Jama Javana Java Nyama Mava Kondo Pavara.
From rivaling she did again party sangeshing to
thank you.
Good go away, can bring young away, kun no pose, chosum ko we leg muturu, ada so duje, gundu shabten.